A gorgeous day at the lake today. I've arrived a little while ago. I am really happy with the wall that's there. I'm going to be modifying it a little bit. So I'm hoping to get that done today. And then tomorrow lay out the soil and plant some of the plants that I've brought. I've been looking at that a little bit. There's some plants there that I want to modify the company because I note that the garden is wider there than it is here, and I'm just not sure how that will look after. So I'm also noticing that the ferns are spreading quite vigorously, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep them in that garden. Oh, you got a loon nearby. So I couldn't get any more of these stones ordered for today, which is fine because I think I'll be busy just doing the other stuff. I'm going to be raking more of the wood chips towards the wall on the other side, a little bit more so on this side over here. I want to make sure that I get a good 4 inches of nice topsoil in there. Yesterday and today, I more or less leveled this out. So having one block along this way will be sufficient. I have to get creative with this because I do have to move it in. That log over there has to get trimmed to the same height as the one for the vase, or slightly lower. That's going to be for Engine, who's right over there. I have to bring out muffler, and that stump there has to go. This stump here also has to go because it's in the middle of our walkway. So I'm going to use those rocks to outline a walkway here as well. And then line it with landscape cloth and fill it up with pea gravel and stepping stones. I've got some LED lights there to line the path. This log here, I'm going to do a feature with the beads like I did with the table in the play area. So I have to fill a little bit more over here. I'll probably use mulch from the other end, or I'll just get mulch from there because that's eventually going to go. So over here, I've already planted a little lilac tree, which is off center. Did not notice that. Have to readjust. I will water it before I go home, and some bleeding hearts. So that will fill that spot very, very nicely. So this is what it's looking like right now. Just widen it as I go along, and I'd rather not do that. I'd like to have it symmetrical. And that's about 5 feet wide. It's a lot wider than I wanted it to be. I was hoping for 3 feet. So, and it probably would have been if the blocks had been in front of the log where the vase is, and there's a good foot there. So they're gonna end up landing right there. So we'll see, but that has to get lowered. That hosta as well over here, which is doing phenomenal. It's gorgeous. Either I'm going to have to do a second row here because it's higher there as well. So 2 weeks ago when I was here, I freaked out because I had noticed that this tree, which we were hoping to keep, had been severed. And it looked like a really clean cut. Last week, Joe checked it and said, no, it seems like it's got teeth on it. So this week they started on this bush here. So they've done away with 3 limbs. So I think they'll come back for the rest. So that looks like 2 trees. That one we really want it because it would really give really nice shade to this area here. Although we have nice shade, it's around 5:30 now. So it's really nice and shady here, which is great. You know, when we start having a campfire, it's shady. So it's really nice and cool. And there's a nice breeze in this area. So I'm hoping to start laying the soil here next week. This looks beautiful from the deck. Really, really like it. Really like it. I should say love it. This is going to require a lot of flowers. I did bring a whole bunch from my garden, and I just started in my garden, and I have a lot of perennials that need to be thinned out. So I will definitely be bringing them here. And those hostas there, I'd like to thin out so that we have some here too. Over here is a plantain. Over here, these are variegated as well as those, and they flower really early in the year. So I may take these 3 plantain and move them here. So I may just do this corner, the rounded corner here with the hostas. Just get 3 nice hostas in there. I'll have to see, because with a little lilac over there, eventually that will give it some shade, so they'll thrive in that area. Well, so I wanted to show you just the mushrooms that are growing here. This is like, look at this. There's a huge amount here. Look at all of those. And they're everywhere. Over there. They're just coming up. These are already dying back. I'm not sure if these are edibles, but not taking a chance anyway. But look, all along here by the logs, it's full. And they spread out wherever we have this mulch. They're under the mulch, growing under the mulch. And then I want to show you this here. Like, oh my goodness. Look at that. Over there. They're coming in over there, over there, over here. We have some coming up over here as well in Parts Cove. So these are baby ones. And these, they look similar to the white mushrooms that you buy at the store. But yeah, these are not at the store. And I do not know, therefore they're not going to be eaten. So these are everywhere in this area here. I'm not sure why. But yeah. And there, my goodness, they're just everywhere. And they're growing on this side as well, where we have the limestone.